I'm going to talk today about reducing medications. Too many people are on way too many medications. The United States is responsible for more drug sales than all the other countries combined. We use literally twice as much medication as all the other countries combined. And today people are being lied to about the fact of medications and that they're doing so much good. Well, I want to cover that in a very brief instant. One of the things I want to talk about is that medications are chemical, they're not natural, they're not naturally occurring substances, and usually they are about reducing the irritating factor or whatever the pain is or whatever the symptom is. It's usually not a cure, it just relieves the symptom, so people tend to think that the problem has gone away. This is why they are forever on medications. If you'll notice that when people go onto a medication, they stay on medications, usually lifelong, and this is a big lie. They are not restoring. Drugs do not restore the body. They do not rebuild the body. Medications are a cover-up. They're masking of the symptoms. The underlying problem is not fixed. Let me give you some really good information to think about. The word cure means to relieve the symptom, or it means to stop the irritation or give relief. That is what a cure is. Heal means to restore to the original. It means to rebuild or replace to the original condition. Medications don't do anything at the cell level that is positive. In fact, at the ionic state, they do no renewing of tissues and only cause more actual toxicities and chemical imbalances than are good. What we need to remember is nutrition is what we are made up of. What we put in our mouth becomes who we are. In today's world, that's really something to be considered. Healing happens by restoring and renewing tissues, where health happens because the balance is restored to keep those tissues being restored at the level they need. Restoring happens when quality and adequate nutrients are supplied to the body. Today our food has very little food quality at all. In the 1930s, the Department of Agriculture sent a letter and a document to Congress saying our fields were worn out then. Today the foods are genetically modified and all the other conditions add to even more problems. So today what we need to know is that our foods have very little of the requirements we need, so we need to think about supplementation, and not just any supplementation, but quality supplementation. Stuff that is real, stuff that works, stuff that's natural, and that it's balanced. So the first priority in getting back to health and getting off these and reducing these medications, the first thing that you'd want to think about would be stopping all the problematic causes, stopping the bad input. Why try to put good things into a system where you're continuing to put bad things into it? Those bad things and the things that you're not taking out are neutralizing all the good effects. So many times people will say, I didn't feel anything good from that. I didn't receive any benefit. So there's where the problem comes in. The next thing we need to do is start changing how we're eating more natural foods, adding supplements, herbs, in many cases other types of natural foods that have certain types of nutrients and different qualities in them. We want to get adequate water. Most people today don't get 4 quarts of water. I'm talking purified water. I don't mean any type of Kangen water or distilled water. I'm talking just straight purified water, even out of a Brita filter, which is much less expensive in a pitcher than going out and buying all your water. Some of the other things that you can do is start your day off with a little bit of raw, unpasteurized apple cider vinegar in some water to help your digestive processes. Next thing you want to know is that you want some actual high-quality minerals, not liquid minerals, but high-quality natural occurring minerals with trace minerals. And after that, you'd want to consider complete proteins. And when I say complete proteins, I'm not talking beans, peas, rice, corn, and potatoes. Those don't have adequate amino acids, but you're going to get too many calories along with the grams of protein that are actually usable. So don't believe that medications are that really important to you. What happens is you've been sold. You've been sold trying to literally stay on one of the new drugs so that money can be made. Money is the bottom line. So circulation is another thing. I want to go back and go over that. One of the things that people lack today after the water, after the food, is they don't cause circulation. To put these new things into your body, you'd want to get circulation. Circulation means getting that heart rate up above 100 beats per minute for 10 to 12 minutes per day, and hopefully at least twice per day. And the next thing you want to remember is that these medications are not lifelong. They're not something that you need to stay on. We have helped many, many clients to reduce their medications. We've helped many, many clients to stop cancer cold in 6 to 10 weeks after they've had it 2 or 3 times. So my suggestion is that when they tell you that you're on a medication you're on for life, don't lose your hope. Stop thinking in that direction. There's nothing that is incurable or untreatable, and if you'll watch our other videos, you can find that out. Go to the part on the 3-part man. There's other videos that we have that can help you, and take back your health. Don't believe these great lies that are being said to you. Remember, most of the doctors today are being trained by medical schools who are funded by Big Pharma, and Big Pharma gets all the money free from you people who give them the money, and then they charge you exorbitant amounts to the pharmacist, and then the pharmacist charges you or the hospital, and you're paying for it either way. So you had good intentions, but you're really being used. So you can reduce those medications. So think about what I'm saying and take it to heart.